Hey, it's Christian with St. Augustine TV. In honor of Record Store Day coming up this Saturday, April 18th, we're doing St. Augustine TV's What's in Your Bag? We're interviewing the 3 local record shop owners and seeing what music was most influential for them and what music they're currently digging. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Dan from ToneVendor.
I'm Mike Allen. I'm with Matters Remixed in St. Augustine, Florida.
Hey there, David Smart, owner of Rockin' Chair Records here in St. Augustine, Florida.
And this is my bag.
And this is what's in my bag.
I'm gonna show you some stuff.
So first up, my favorite artist of all time, John Coltrane. I brought in Sunship. There's many John Coltrane releases to highlight for sure. I kind of always gravitate toward Giant Steps or A Love Supreme, which are kind of the bigger ones, but this one has a bit of a special place for me. A friend of mine who passed away bought this record from me, and so when I think of this record, I think of him. And this is kind of a core transitional period for him where he started getting a little free, kind of changed the lineup a little bit and started exploring some pretty wild sounds for 1965. So John Coltrane, Sunship, I give it a thumbs up.
First and foremost, I'd have to say probably Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. My earliest memories had a soundtrack. It was Fleetwood Mac, Meatloaf, and Blondie. But that Meatloaf, I remember growing up as a child, I just remember studying the album cover, having my mom play it on repeat daily. Something about it just spoke to me.
Number one would probably be, it's not this record, this is the newer Bright Eyes record that came out, but it'd probably be Bright Eyes, Wide Awake, and It's Morning. I probably have listened to that record more than any record that exists. It's a very angsty teenage record, and I discovered it as an angsty teenager, and it kind of helped me navigate those feelings in this world. And Conor Oberst's lyricism, I'm a big lyrics person, and as a 14-year-old, those lyrics hit me super hard and have always stuck with me. And that's one of my favorite albums of all time, definitely grew with it.
Another record that is no surprise to anyone who might know me, My Bloody Valentine Loveless. This is a currently in print reissue, which has been long overdue. But finally, Domino Records in the UK reissued this. Shockingly, there's no US distribution for this, so we have to import them from the UK, but they are here at the store if you need one. It's a quintessential masterpiece of the shoegaze genre.
Motley Crue, Shot at the Devil. That was an absolute life changer for me. My brother had just come home from vacation with some cousins, and he brought with him a copy and put it on for the first time. It completely blew me away. I found out 2 things that day. 1, I'm a metalhead. 2, I'm a drummer. I became obsessed.
The next one would probably be, I picked this Steppenwolf Greatest Hits album because I grew up listening to Steppenwolf all the time. And the guitar and the distortion is what I love about Steppenwolf, and John Kay's vocals are just powerful and poignant. I grew up listening to like hard classic rock like Steppenwolf, and they're still one of my favorite bands.
My third record I brought, Astrid Gilberto. I actually never knew how to properly pronounce that. I don't know if anyone has an answer for me. This is her self-titled album, and I discovered this in a flea market in the 90s. Didn't know much about her. I guess I was tangentially aware because who doesn't know Girl from Ipanema? But when I played this record on my turntable when I brought it home, as soon as it was done, I just flipped it right back over and played it again. And did that all day long and just fell in love with this record.
Marty Robbins, Gunfighter Ballads. That one's personal. That one, I think, is passed down. My grandfather was a musician. He used to play that for my mom when she was little. My mom would play it for us when we were little, and now I'm playing it for my children.
I picked Neil Young's first album here. Neil Young's might be my favorite artist of all time. Everything he's done is incredible. He's might be the most influential artist in all of rock music, and his first record comes out of the gate swinging with Cinnamon Girl, which is one of my favorite Neil Young songs. And I don't know what else you can say about Neil. So my top 3 musical obsessions of the moment, number 1 would probably be this International Submarine Band record, Safe at Home. And a lot of you are probably familiar with Graham Parsons from the Flying Burrito Brothers and the Byrds. And this was an album that he made some point before that. And it's just a really, really great country rock album. Graham has kind of always been a constant in my life as well, but I've been really heavy on him recently in the last couple of years, and I've been spinning this record like every week recently. So a little bit lesser known Graham Parsons record for you.
We've got this record which came out a few weeks ago. Joshua Edaheen, I think that's how you pronounce his name. This guy is like a poet, does a lot of spoken word stuff, set to a background of house music mostly. A very intriguing sonic palette all around.
Ghost. They're labeled a hard rock band, but if you listen to their music, they have so many different influences, from jazz, old school, 70s, 60s rock, all combined with a modern sound, and the theatrics are just amazing.
Next one will be this Lily Seabird Trash Mountain record, which was my favorite album of 2025, and I can't say enough about this album and Lily. It's very Neil Young-esque, Jason Molina-esque, and she just is the most powerful, raw guitarist out there right now. This record comes on a beautiful pink vinyl. Awesome album from 2025.
We do a lot of listening parties here at the store, and we did one for the new album by the Rat Boys called Singing to an Empty Chair. We sold out of that because it is an incredible album. I knew nothing about this band before this listening party. It didn't grab me right away, but we just kept playing it and playing it and playing it. And I fell in love with it and dug back into the band's catalog. Here's another one of their earlier albums. It's called Printer's Devil. It's the only one that we have available in the store right now. I recommend anything out of their catalog. Every album of theirs is just amazing.
Black Label Society, their new album, Engines of Destruction, or Demolition. An amazing album, and he did a tribute called Ozzy's Song for late Ozzy Osbourne, which is just beautiful. And if you're a hard rock fan, you love Black Label.
Magnolia Electric Co. by Jason Molina's Songs Ohio. You can kind of tell that the like alt country rock kind of thing is my bag there. Jason Molina made a lot of music in the 90s, and he's just an incredible songwriter. He died very young, unfortunately, but this is kind of his magnum opus album. And it's been dark and rainy out lately, and it's a very kind of dark and rainy album.
And then third, I don't have anything to show, but I will tell a quick small story that my coworker Hannah's band was playing a show a few weeks ago, and one of the other bands had a playlist going, and it was all these 80s jams, and the song that came on while they were setting up was Denise Williams' Let's Hear for the Boy, which I have always loved. And I have been obsessed with it. I've played it out because I DJ now and then around town, and I played it probably 3 times since then, and I still will play it every couple days because I am currently obsessed with it.
And then there's Sleep Token, which I reluctantly ended up becoming a fan. I didn't like him at first, but the more I listened to him, the blend of rock and roll, hip hop, classical, and jazz just blew me away. It's amazing. If you're a fan of music, you definitely check out this band, Sleep Token.
Weird, maybe unexpected albums are a little bit of intrigue for me. And one that I'd sought after for some time, believe it or not, is a Barbra Streisand album called Barbra Streisand and Other Instruments. And by other instruments, literally, there's kitchen appliances being played. It's like the avant-garde record from Barbra Streisand that you did not know existed.
An unexpected album that I have recently become obsessed with, thanks to my daughter. Don't laugh. Baby Monster, a K-pop group. They're amazing. Go check them out.
And this is Riot by Joe Baton, but I'm a huge fan of Joe Baton in general and like Latin boogaloo music, especially from New York City. And it's just the funkiest, most happening, it makes you want to dance kind of music you've ever heard in your life.
Something that I think people are sleeping on and people should give a listen, give a buy. This band Lepesh, they make this great kind of like fuzzy 90s style indie rock that if you're into that, you are going to love this record because they have matured each record each time. And this is like their chef's kiss masterpiece. Autotelic is the name of it.
So a newer record that I think people have been sleeping on is this Graham Hunt Timeless World Forever record. This came out in 2025 and it's kind of a like alternative pop kind of album. It's on this cool colored vinyl. I thought this was going to be the next biggest thing and it really should be. So give it a listen. Graham Hunt.
Skid Row, my all-time favorite band, Skid Row. They just released a new album called The Gang's All Here a few years ago. Got a copy sitting on the shelf. It's been there for over a year now that nobody's buying it. I don't know why. It's an amazing album. Go check it out.
All right, hot take time. Most overrated record, maybe not most, but I'm going to tread lightly here to not offend any sensitive souls. One of our top-selling albums is Jeff Buckley Grace, and I have to say I've tried multiple times over the years. I just don't understand. It's fine, it's okay, but this is the perfect definition of overrated, right? It doesn't mean it's bad, but everyone thinks it's good. It means like it's just I don't understand. I don't know. It's overrated for me. I'm sorry.
So the most overrated album I see flying off the shelves right now is probably the Cameron Winter album. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I loved 3D Country, the Geese album, when it came out, and I just didn't really get the Cameron Winter record personally. It doesn't really do it for me. I just don't get it. I don't know.
Taylor Swift, Life of a Showgirl. Nothing personal, but it just didn't live up to my expectations of her previous albums.
Record Store Day is Saturday, April 18th. We open at 8 a.m. We'll be open till 6 p.m. We're going to have activities all day. We've got DJs on the patio. We got, again, 350 plus limited releases all day long. We're going to have coffee giveaway from next door. We're going to have a lot of concert ticket giveaways for the amphitheater and Cafe 11. Again, my advice to you is come as early as you can. There will be people camping out the night before, so we hope to see you then, no matter what time you come.
Unfortunately, Eric from Matters Remixed was recently in an accident and is currently in the hospital. Mike, his right-hand man, is filling in. Even more reason to come out and support Record Store Day.
So on Record Store Day, I will get here as early as possible. Once we're set up, I'll open the door. We'll usually let 2 in at a time. You come in, we have all the Record Store Day products right in a row. You pick out what you want. It's first come, first serve. We can't hold nothing. You come in, you find what you need. The next person comes in and gets what they need. Once they're gone, they're gone. Get her early. Early. Camp out if you must, but get here early.
Record Store Days this year, unfortunately, we're the new kid on the block and we can't participate in the special Record Store Day titles, but we will have some cool deals and some sales going on that day. So come check us out after you line up in the morning at the other record stores.
Record Store Day is Saturday, April 18th. All the record store owners said, get here early for the best stuff. Thanks for watching. For more local St. Augustine content, don't forget to like and subscribe.